It's a company that Apple and Microsoft rely on to make parts for their products, but tech manufacturer Foxconn doesn't have the best rep when it comes to its employees. Now one of them has spoken out, and she could lose her job for doing so. Here's the story.
Use my iPad.
This is the first time this Foxconn worker has seen one of the devices that she spends 60 hours a week making parts for, an iPad.
Oh, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
This woman could lose her job for talking about Foxconn, the company where she works, sleeps and eats.
When we were being trained for work, they told us that if we accept interviews, we will be investigated for criminal responsibility according to law.
She's just one of a million workers at Foxconn, a company that makes parts for leading tech companies like Apple and Microsoft.
They use women as men and they use men as animals.
The spotlight fell on Foxconn when more than a dozen workers killed themselves in 2010, and more recently when employees threatened a mass suicide. The company said it's since boosted pay and provided counselling. Apple maintains it would not work with companies that don't respect their employees, while Foxconn insists its workers are treated fairly and their rights are fully protected. Workers' rights groups disagree.
And you can see an extended version of that report on Foxconn on the FYI Facebook and YouTube pages. Just log on to the addresses on screen after the show and check it out. Now, Amazon is taking to the high street. The online company has plans to open a shop in Seattle where it will sell its own electronics and books. It will focus on selling Kindles and also has a range of its own exclusive books. According to US blog reports, the shop is being opened in a bid to test the waters and see if a retail store will be as profitable for them as it is for Apple. How does this sound? A TV that works through voice recognition? Well, that's what Samsung has introduced. The tech company has announced the must-have accessory for its smart TVs, the Smart Touch Controller. The remote is complete with touchpad and voice control and will work with Samsung's range of new tellies. It's expected to hit stores in the next month. Feel the love of a warm robot. A couple of German designers have come up with this new heat-absorbing robot. The mobile android called Hagent can search out heat, absorb it, and then re-release it in cold places, preferably at your feet. The robot works using heat sensors, which help it find the warm spot. A material called phase change helps it gather the heat, store it, and release it. And that's you up to date with everything that's buzzing today.